Hey everybody, it's Cody the Sparkeneer here. Today we're doing a review on the conspiracy fishing flat earth worm. So you all know that I don't like to beat around the bush. Is this lure worth the money? Absolutely 100% yes. Should you go out and buy the lure? Yes, you should buy some today actually, because these lures are just absolutely incredible. Now, if you want to click off the video and go to the link in the description and buy some of these lures, go right ahead. But if you want to stick around, I'm going to be going more in depth on this lure. Oh, roll the intro. So first and foremost, let's talk about the quality of the lure. The quality is great. The quality of the pour itself is great. There's no mold lines around the outside of the lure. You know, those little tiny lines you get on both sides from a lesser quality mold and a lesser quality pour. But no, there's none of that. This thing it looks great. And you can tell by looking at the lure that the quality is top notch. Talking about quality, let's talk about the quality of the plastic itself. I don't know what kind of plastic they're using over at Conspiracy Fishing, and I don't want to start a conspiracy by suggesting what kind of plastic, you know, conspiracy. You get it? You get it? But yeah, I don't know what kind of plastic they're using, but whatever kind of plastic they're using is amazing. I can fish one of these worms all day and not have to replace it. And I could catch multiple fish on the same worm and not have to replace it. In fact, this worm that I'm fishing on here right now, I've been using probably for 4 days or 4 fishing trips. And I've caught a good amount of fish on it, and it still works just great. And it's still not tore up to the point where I have to get a new one. So quality of the plastic is incredible. So another thing I like about these lures are the color options you get. You get a ton of color options with these guys, and they all look incredible. Every soft plastic that I've bought from Conspiracy Fishing, all of the colors have just blown me away. They're all amazing. So let's talk about the performance of the worm. So in my testing with my setup and my hooks, I found that this worm tends to sink very slowly. That is perfect for the way I like to fish my worms. I like to fish my worms very slow. I like it when they fall slower. To me, it seems like they stay in the strike zone a little bit longer, but you know, that's just how I like to fish, you know. That being said, the salt content of this lure is pretty light. Now, that's not a bad thing. Some people say it's added as a fish attractant. Others say that it's added to mask your scent, but actually what salt does in soft plastics is increase the density of the soft plastic, and it makes the soft plastic fall faster, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like the super salted soft plastics that sink like a rock whenever you throw them in. I like to work my soft plastic slow, and this worm allows me to do that because it's such a slow falling worm. Now, if I am fishing somewhere that has a current, or if I am fishing somewhere where I want to get to the bottom faster, all I gotta do is throw on a weight or push in one of them little worm weights, and there we go, it's good to go. Now, talking about attractants, this worm does have an attractant added to it, and that attractant I believe is anise oil, or maybe anise essence. If you guys don't know what anise is, it's basically what gives black licorice its scent and flavor. And I've come to realize over the couple decades of fishing experience that I have, fish love anise oil. Absolutely love anise oil. Whether trout, bass, catfish, it doesn't matter. Fish love anise oil, and this bait has a very strong anise scent. Anise scent goes throughout the worm. Like, you're not gonna throw it a few times and then the scent is gone. No, that scent will stick with this worm the whole time. Guys, always remember to have your GoPro batteries charged. I just caught this bass here on this worm, and of course my GoPro battery was dead when I caught it. So yeah, always remember to have your GoPro batteries charged. It's the fight was fun, and I'm glad I caught a fish on the flat earth worm out here, but I wish I would have got it on camera. So before I found conspiracy fishing and before I started using the flat earth worms, and I was using Cinco's and other companies, other brands, I could not catch a fish on this style of lure. I just couldn't. But ever since I switched over to Conspiracy Fishing's flat earth worm, I've caught a ton of fish on these guys. And I don't know what it is. It's just this lure from Conspiracy Fishing fits my fishing style so perfectly. It's a match made in heaven. And I highly, highly recommend you go to the link in the description and pick you some up. That is conspiracyfishing.net. I'm not sponsored by Conspiracy Fishing in any way, shape, and form. I am not sponsored by them. I just think they make a great product that I stand behind. And I would like to get their name out there because they are a relatively small company, and I would love to get their name out there so other people can experience the greatness of the Conspiracy Fishing lures. So Conspiracy Fishing also has a TikTok account. You can go to TikTok and just look up Conspiracy Fishing, go over there, give them some love, give them a follow. They definitely deserve it. So, thanks for watching the review, guys. I'm Cody the Sparkeneer. If you want to, you can hit the like button and hit the comments up and hit the subscribe button. All that stuff really helps the algorithm and helps push my content out to a wider audience. Have a great day, God bless, and we'll see you guys on the next review.